Track. It's time to go for the O'Reilly Invitational Race of Champions as we go 20 big laps around the Expo Raceway. Enrico Abreu, Justin Grant will be your front row. Michael Pickens, Tanner Thorson, a two-time winner of this event, will start from 4th position. Justin Grant also won this event back in last year. Spencer Baston, Cannon McIntosh, who's competing tonight as well on his prelim night, are row number 3. Logan Seavey, Michael Buddy Kofoid, row number 4. Row number 5, there's Chase Briscoe, Blake Hahn. Row 6, Tanner Carrick and Alex Bowman.
Behind them, row number 7 is Damian Gardner in the 71 and Cody Swanson in the 4. Row number 8 on the inside is Brenham Crouch in 97 and Shane Cochran in the 7. The 9th row, it is Sammy Swindell in the 1, Tim McCready in the 39, and Zach Dahm going off tail end Charlie out of Pocahontas, Illinois in the 19th position here for the O'Reilly Rock.
I'm surprised you didn't try to sing that either.
I got $20 to do that,
right.
And I love money.
Cash that in. Pretty cool event. Once again, winners of the Race of Champions have a provisional A main start if they need it in the Chili Bowl the following year. So Justin Grant, winner of last year's event, will have that to his option if he needs it. So again, there are, not only just bragging rights on the line, but interesting stat courtesy our buddy Wikipedia. Sammy Swindell and Kevin Swindell are the only 2 drivers that have won the Race of Champions and the Golden Driller in the same year.
Okay.
They remain the only 2. Will that change this year?
About to find out. First kind of, I'm going to say, real preview of some of the fireworks we could see in Saturday night's 55-lap A main is a lot of the big names have all made this. Yes, there's some drivers who are dark horses who are going to be coming through the field who didn't qualify as champions to get into this. As Rico Abreu ducks through the middle, swings around, and that's your pole sitter.
Yeah, I think he just wanted to get out instead of passing the entire field, wanted to get out ahead and just let the pace truck go by. Although he's kind of needs the pace truck to pick up the pace a little bit. And then stall that thing out.
Don't want to throw the girls out of the bed of the truck, though.
Can't tell you how many pass the pace truck penalties we saw at my local track this year.
Oh my goodness.
It happened a lot, so. Rico taking the opposite approach. All right, pace truck, time for you to get one back.
I'm excited for this, guys. The track's really wide. We did get some water on it, but it'll burn off in a hurry. We're going to see some really good racing on the bottom and the top side of this racetrack.
Again, how aggressive do you want to be? How aggressive, really, can you afford to be is the biggest question. I mean, you look at Cannon McIntosh there outside row number 3, a guy who has to run later tonight in a preliminary feature, trying to lock in and try to win a preliminary feature, let alone. You got Chase Briscoe inside row number 5. So 2 drivers, maybe an opportunity to not be so aggressive, but I tell you what, you want to win the VIROC.
Yeah, a guy like Logan Seavey, if he's in position, that's his only car. I mean, they finished building it about 3 days ago. So there's no, there's not a ton of spare parts. There's not a ton of stuff to go to the work area and fix. Like, you get one car, one shot at this whole week. So you really got to weigh your risk versus reward. But when you're out there racing, giving it 100%, you got a shot to win the O'Reilly Rock. However
so
Caleb said that,
Man.
then you got to lay it out there.
As a race car driver, too, you have complete faith in your ability to pull yourself out of whatever situation it is you get yourself into, too.
Yeah,
so.
you never plan on crashing, right? It doesn't matter what the slide job is, how hard you drive it on the top. You always think that you're under control. It's just you are until you aren't.
Jason Solwald once told me right after he came off the road for the World of Outlaws that driving a sprint car is about, or driving an open wheel car is about finding the perfect balance between control and out of control.
Yep.
Seems like that's a good way to put midget racing here at the Chili Bowl.
Yeah, there's usually more out of control than there is in control, and I can't wait to see what happens in these 20 laps.
Well, the fans were hooting and hollering as they went down the back straightaway. Lights are out. The O'Reilly Invitational Race of Champions is underway.
Justin Grant from the outside looking for the whole shot, but it's Abreu finding some dig down on the bottom. Rico Abreu low, Justin Grant up high, lap number 1, and it's all Abreu. Grant and Michael Pickens makes up your top 3.
Pickens up off the berm is going to open the door for Spencer Baston to come on through. Shot in the shorts of Logan Seavey. Here goes Tanner Thorson around the outside to go on board the drone. Looking at Cannon McIntosh, Michael Pickens, Tanner Thorson up ahead.
Get a great look from the drone at the moment as there's Cannon up in the high group. He and Grant building 2 of the top 5, trying to work the cushion. They'll change this time around as Spencer Baston is opening some eyes here. He's now driven to second underneath Grant. And with time left, he's going to start trying to chase down Rico Abreu, who is all alone, riding around on the cushion.
Yeah, time to see what Baston does, how long he connects to the bottom or commits to the bottom, trying to track down Rico. Here comes Cannon McIntosh, trying to take a page out of Baston's book underneath Justin Grant, looking for the 3rd spot.
Good battle between those two as McIntosh saws on the wheel, gets the car into the corner, exits up on the cushion. Now it's Grant who has to counterattack. But Cannon is by him. Cannon's got the spot. Our battle for the lead is starting to heat up.
Baston slowly tracking down your leader. Baston, the fastest car on the racetrack that last time by. And he's slowly working his way into Rico Abreu, who stayed committed to the top side of the racetrack the last handful of circuits. Single file to the top at least 8 or 9 before he get deeper in the field and chase Briscoe.
We're approaching halfway. 7 and 13 to go. Caution out as 3 cars together. Dom, Swindell, Cockrum, the 3 involved, the 47, 1 and 7 respectively.
Together, so it should be an easy roll away. Now the question is what kind of damage, if any, is on any of these race cars. Saw some frustrations from Sammy.
Dom had made his way by both Swindell and Cockrum. As you heard him during his interview that after he had come off the track, they have taken some big swings at that race car, and it's getting better. Now he's passed a couple of pretty good race car drivers. Let's see how much better it can get if he got through that damage-free, which is very possible. Swindell, who regularly, if he's not starting up front in these, uses them as extended test sessions, and he has said that. Now with the push quad in and behind him. Very familiar John Christner Trucking sponsored car.
See Sammy cranking on some shock adjustments right there. Turning it to the left, that's opening up his shocks. Gonna let it release faster. I would assume that's his right front. He's gonna open it up, let the right front shock open faster, try to give it some left rear drive coming off the corner.
So lights are out. Still 13 laps to go. It's been all Rico Abreu, although now Spencer Baston is drawn right up to the tail tank of that number 24. Then it's McIntosh, Justin Grant, Logan Seavey, your top 5 as Rico gets on the loud pedal nice and early. We're underway.
And
I don't think that's going to stick.
No, I think that went early, and Rico off the gas getting into 1 because those lights came on quick. Turn 3, that might be a little too early for him to go.
Yeah, just a little bit, and we'll see what happens here.
I'm thinking it's a lineup issue. They're shuffling around in the back 3.
No warning or anything toward the front, so that may be right, as they'll just get the 1-to-go signal this time by.
Cones out on the front straight away.
Kind of interesting that everyone followed Rico, and I'm not sure the ruling on that, but no, at Chili Bowl, usually you can take whatever line you want to take. You don't have to follow Rico around the high side. So, kind of a weird deal there.
We'll try it again. 13 to go. Rico, Spencer Baston, Cannon McIntosh as second and third go bottom shelf. Here comes Spencer Baston with a good drive off of corner number 2. He'll plant the car on the bottom slide job for the lead. Spencer Baston crossover comes Rico Abreu.
As Abreu holding the spot, he makes the adjustment, gets low in 1 and 2. McIntosh following. Now it's Grant's turn to try something a little bit different. Grant on the attack, trying to get third back from McIntosh. McIntosh, beautiful crossover. Logan Seavey out of nowhere to third.
2 for 1 special. Logan Seavey on the bottom, and he's going to try to track down as the battle for the lead. Rico tries to take the line away on the bottom, skates up to the top. Baston underneath, new leader Spencer Baston.
Boy, the bottom of the racetrack and Spencer Baston going together like peanut butter and jelly as they roll down the back straightaway. It's Rico throwing the move again, and Baston coming off of 4. Rico takes the lead back as we're just beyond halfway.
This is bringing Logan Seavey to the party too. It'll be a 4-car battle in a minute as Cannon McIntosh is there. Slide job from Baston, wants to lead back. Rico underneath. Here comes McIntosh for second.
This is what we signed up for when we got a race of champions. Down the back straightaway goes Baston now with Rico on the high side. McIntosh trying to get involved down low. Short slide from Rico comes up short. It's McIntosh down low for second on Abreu. He's got it.
They switch lines again. McIntosh high 1 and 2. Rico down low as Baston tries to run away and hide. Big bomb on the inside from McIntosh across the nose of Mason. Drag race, and it's Mason holding on.
Just look at the skill in which these drivers are swapping lines and positions nearly every time by. Baston finally getting away. Stuffing his nose inside is Abreu. Abreu gets denied by McIntosh. McIntosh trying to hold on to second as Baston sneaking away. There's Seavey once again. Look out who else is coming. Blake Hahn is starting to sneak up this field and get involved in this.
So Chase Briscoe is now coming up 4 laps to go. Rico trying to reload and go after Cannon McIntosh. Baston starting to pull away just a little bit. We'll see what Cannon Mac has as here comes Logan Seavey trying to challenge Abreu for third.
I think McIntosh has now found the bottom of 2 and is making that work for him as McIntosh really digging on Baston. We're coming down to the nitty-gritty. The next time around, double popsicle sticks in the air for your leader, Spencer Baston.
Baston on the top, continues to lead, but again, McIntosh is closing. Spencer Baston trying to hang on to get a Race of Champions win, but here comes Cannon McIntosh, Mr. Monday Night, trying to put on a show here at the end.
I gotta wonder if Baston comes down to slam the door at some point in time. He doesn't do it in 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway for the final time. McIntosh, another run. Baston's gonna stick it high. McIntosh low for the win in the Race of Champions off of 4. Spencer Baston.
What a drive for Spencer Baston coming home with the Race of Champions win from the 5th starting spot. Cannon McIntosh 2nd, Rico Abreu 3rd, Logan Seavey 4th, and Tanner Thorson, we haven't talked much about him, comes home in 5th. Wow.
What a win for Spencer Baston and his RMS Racing EnviroFab team. The 1S, a deal not put together until late into this, as Thorson is mad at Hahn. Spencer Baston cutting a donut.
Earned it. That was awesome.
That's a big win for this team.
Again, what a year he's had in the wing sprint car, running World of Outlaw Rookie of the Year, gets engaged in December, shows up in this building. He admits every year, not a lot of midget experience, has to relearn every time he's in it, but he's in a fast car each and every year, and now at the top step of the Race of Champions. What a start to his Chili Bowl.
Like you said, Clinton, huge confidence booster there.
First year with Bill Guess on the wrenches. Bill right there, and to congratulate him. Lots of work put in back of the shop by those guys.
You know, we led off the show saying we're going to talk about the guys that are here this year, and we are going to continue to talk about the guys that are here this year. This field, even though featuring a returning champion in Tanner Thorson, feels as open as it had in a little while, with a chance for more guys to show up, make their mark, and do something. And I think Spencer Baston just staked his claim as a guy on Saturday night that we're going to have to watch for, as Baston in the car going into victory lane, your winner of the O'Reilly Auto Parts Invitational Race of Champions here at the Chili Bowl Nationals.
Boys, if that's a precursor for what's to come Saturday night, holy cow.
Clinton,
I mean, what a racetrack.
Credit to you. You said how good this racetrack was right now, and how right you were. That was incredible.
Car owner Dave Estep in there to congratulate him.